2016 Toyota Prius C. Today we're gonna pop out the glove box and look behind it. Problem with my blower assembly is when the mechanics changed the cabin filter for the first time at 25,000 miles, they knocked a gear off the blower housing. Since that time, I was able to manipulate the blower baffles by hand, but now a second gear has popped off. Today we're going to be inserting the camera into the dash to look at the heater core blower assembly, looking for the toggles for the different baffle doors. These are the handles, teardrop shaped white plastic handles that stick out the end of the blower assembly that used to be manipulated by a gear. Now I will need to find the toggle handle for the defrost baffle and figure out how to manipulate it to stay in place for defrost through the winter. That's the function of today's exploration, to try and find that white plastic teardrop shaped toggle handle. The first one we should be seeing, the closest to the front and bottom, is the deflector baffle for the floor vent in the front. So to remove the glove box, we squeeze one side and remove, or peel away rather, the edge of the glove box retainer, and then we simply lift it off the lower hinge that it just sets on. There is also a somewhat of a shock absorber that used to be along the side, but after taking mine off and on so many times, that shock no longer works. So we're pushing it side to side to get this clip out from behind the dash wall, and then lifting the lower cup right there off of these pegs on the bottom of the dash frame. The music in the background, folks have commented on my music before, is Wong Ku Kai, Beyond the Story, a Chinese band, musical genius who fell off a stage in '93 while performing in Japan and tragically died. So this here is the cover for the cabin filter, which is fairly self-explanatory. The initial gear that fell off is down in the back. Not sure if we can get the camera to focus in on it. And then this is the second gear here that came off. That I had been able to manipulate by hand, but now, as you can see, it's popped out as well. There's some kind of handle on the driver's side away from the blower assembly, which I wasn't expecting to see. get the camera in to see what I need to see today.